Welcome to Beyond the Trade. My name is Andgel Thomas, and today we have a welding instructor, a past student, also our valedictorian, Talisa Warwood. So, Talisa, out of all the trades, why welding?
Well, why welding? That's a good question. It wasn't my first choice to become a welder growing up, going to school, all those things. But when I finished secondary school, I did some courses. I didn't perform my best, not for any reason. And I just decided, look, I'm going to try something else.
Well, I know most people, at least females that is, they go into culinary arts, they go into things like that. But is there a particular reason, again, why welding? I mean,
It was just something I tried, It was just something I tried, and then, okay, I ended up being really good at it.
Okay.
And I chose to further it by coming to NESC at the point in time.
so is it that NESC that is, was the first institution you attended or you
No.
had training previously?
Yes.
Okay, you had training prior to us. Okay, well then. So what are some of the challenges you as a female experience in the field? Because I know welding is a male dominated trade. So what kind of challenges you face?
Well, being in a male-dominated field, I would think that one of the greatest challenges is people underestimating what I am capable of.
Right.
Yeah, so that is one of the biggest challenges. Besides that, nothing is too hard because I got excellent training.
Okay, so it's like you're top notch. When you come to welding, you're top notch.
Yeah, I can handle myself.
Okay.
I don't like the boss. I don't like the boss.
Fair enough.
I can handle myself. I apply what I learn, and once you can apply what you learn, being a former student, I could say now an instructor, you'll get through.
Okay, so let's say, for example, being a valedictorian, would you say it open up your eyes to do more and be more as a welder, or how did that affect you in terms of propelling you forward?
Well, this is kind of funny because when I got the email or I got information that I was being selected as the valedictorian, I didn't know what a valedictorian was.
Okay.
Yeah, but when I researched it, is somebody who achieved a certain level of academic success throughout their training.
Yeah.
And I think that now being in teaching and dealing with students, I'm like, yeah, that was like a big award, a valedictorian.
Yeah.
So I think that now, after so many years have passed, I appreciate that and I understand why.
You would work to work.
Yeah.
Okay. So after you graduated, did you come back here right away, or you had a gap with working outside and then coming back to be an instructor at
Yes,
NESC?
I had a gap.
And
I had a gap.
And where did you work exactly?
I had the opportunity to fall in just in time when they were building a plant in the Labrie area, the southern part of the country.
Okay.
So I got some really good experience, some challenges. My first overall job experience as a welder then.
And how was that experience again? Again, your first job as a welder on a plant.
I learned a lot of things. It was hard, but I learned a lot of things, and I developed this concept of looking at the glass half full and not half empty. So despite the challenges, I always took it and tried to move forward.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you had an encounter or had an opportunity to experience working in the field coming out of graduation, right? So would you say doing the diploma was a benefit, or how did the diploma itself benefit you in going out there into the industry?
The diploma benefited me in a way that, look, I was able to have knowledge of things besides welding, besides the practical skill. I could read drawings, I could talk about different material types,
Yeah.
different electrodes, all those things pertaining to welding itself that maybe the welders before, or let's just say long time welders, may not have learned right away. Only years of experience.
Then.
Yeah.
So what are some of the experiences that you would say you could share with us? Would I be a highlight in your career? your lowest moment, your highest moment. You have anything you'd like to share?
Now, the highlight in the career, as I would say, is being able to come back and teach.
Oh,
It's a teacher and a welder, two different things.
completely, yeah.
Yes, but I think in my career, teaching is still dealing with welding. So to become a teacher, it shows that, okay, you achieve, you somebody somewhere
Yeah.
sees something in you, your potential as a person.
And you also understand what you're doing.
Exactly. So now you could impart that knowledge and those experiences onto the younger generation, the younger minds, and help mold them.
So, you don't see much females.
No.
You understand that. So, would you recommend any females to join the field or the trade itself of welding? And if so, why?
Yes, I would. Because we have to show them what we made of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I would recommend them just to challenge themselves.
Okay. And I want to assume, okay, lifting heavy stuff. How do you manage with that? Because
I ask for help
Okay,
with that. That is one of the things I would ask for help.
so it's not really a barricade.
No.
It's simple. Just ask for help and
yeah,
that's that.
yeah.
Okay. So, what do you recommend, or would you recommend coming to NESC on the whole to get a diploma? From my knowledge, there isn't much institutions that offer diploma as a trade subject. Worse yet, a diploma. So, would you recommend NESC?
Yes, I would. Because now being in the organization, NESC staff really goes out of their way for students. They really have the students' interests at heart with regards to making sure everything is there for them, whether it be regarding training or personal, everything. Yeah.
Okay, so let's say I have a sister. She watches this episode. She's interested in welding. But let's say she needs that little encouragement. What would you say to her to help push her or motivate her into becoming a welder likewise yourself?
I would say nobody is born anything. I think that once you apply yourself to what you're doing, you could accomplish anything, along with taking the advice of the person there to guide you. I think you could do anything you want to.
As you mentioned that, right? So it just crossed my mind. When your family found out that, okay, from secondary school, you wanted to go into welding, what type of reaction you got at home? Was it supportive? Or what kind of reaction you got?
Well, no one in my family are welders. Let's just start there. Only one uncle, and he's like a distant uncle, but immediate family, nobody's welders. So they were supportive. They were they was like, oh gosh, you will get burned, this, that. I was like, nah, don't study it, that will be okay. But they were overall supportive of me doing this, anything. And to be honest, I would not have reached where I am today without them. So
Okay, fair enough.
big up you.
Alright. So welding, is it a trade where you say it's in high demand or it's a very seasonal trade?
Alright, so over the past 20 years, we could say the welding industry in Trinidad and Tobago has reached a neutral point in that the work is not as ongoing as it was.
Yeah.
Right? So it's more of a seasonal thing. However, by coming to NESC and getting this diploma in welding, this level 3 diploma, this level 3 certificate diploma, it opens up opportunities outside of Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, so you're not confined to right here in Trinidad.
Regionally, internationally. The diploma is also certified by Red Deer Polytechnic.
Okay, that's in Canada.
Yes, that's in Canada. So therefore it takes your job hunting from Trinidad and regionally to internationally
Nationally as well.
Canada.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that is good. Well, I mean, I'm really glad the fact that you was able to share your experience because, in all honesty, I never really saw a female welder before. And being a student here likewise, I was like, what she doing welding? But, I mean, I can clearly see that you were destined to become who you are at the moment. And I mean, God have his plan. So that's good.
Yeah.
So, it's really glad to have you here today and continue doing your good.